What's up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam, and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. Today, I've got another What Sold video showing you guys everything that sold from over the weekend, Friday night through today, Monday morning, how much I paid for everything, where I got it, and at the end of the video, we will talk about the total profit I made on everything. Going into everything that sold, guys, we had a Q4 level weekend. These numbers are going to be crazy, and we sold a ton of stuff. Let's start over here. So also, just to note, there might be some labels in here. I've been pre-printing my labels, and it's been helping pumping sales. Showing eBay activity constantly is going to help them consistently push your listings. Just like listing daily, I've been printing my labels like every night, even though I only ship every 2 or 3 days. So anyways, though, we start off here with this Hawaii visor that we got from TJ Maxx for $6. Sold it for like 20 bucks. Then we've got all these bucket hats that were from Dick's Sporting Goods for $12 each when they had an online clearance event. Sold this one for $35, and then someone bought both of these actually for $70. Then we've got these cleats here that weren't the biggest flip, but they didn't take that long. $25 from Burlington, sold them for $55. Honestly, all these sandals were picked up over the winter during various times. Probably $12 or less, and someone bought all 3 pairs of those. I think they spent like $110 or something on all 3 of them, so we'll make pretty good money since we can combine on shipping there. Then we sold these Jordan retro slides that Hayden called out in bread and butter, and those were like 15 bucks each, selling them for 40. Then we've got this Panama hat, another Dick's Sporting Goods find. I think those were like $10 or $12 and sold it for 40. Next, we got this stack of shoes. Any with a yellow tag were from the Kohl's clearance event, which actually is happening right now. But by the time you're watching this video, it's not. But our group has absolutely been cooking that sale. It was an insane sale for shoes. Anyways, though, this one isn't from Kohl's. This was an online lead. These Metcons here, that was from Academy. See, I got the label in there. Just a teal colorway, women's. Those were $28 and sold them for like $75, I think. Then these half off of that price. So we got some Asics for $16. That's stupid. Sold them for $70. These were an online lead as well. Those were from Sierra. $25. Sold them for $65. Then the rest of these are all Giannis's, so half off of that price. These ones sold for $65, half off of $58, half off of $51 on these, and these are the same ones. Actually, I think these both rang up half off of $46. Some of the times during the Kohl's clearance events, they don't all have the most recent tags, but by scanning in the app, you can decide what they're going to be. So about 24 bucks on those, and those sold for 60. Those were some lower end pairs. Coming over here, we've got the flipping from zero stuff, so you'll have to stay tuned to that series. That'll be like episode 13 or 14 by the time that comes out. Then I don't even know where to start over here. Well, let's start over here on the left. We've got some more shoes. Kohl's clearance event again. Literally just picked these up the other day. Those were $15, as you can see, and I sold those for $40. And then these were actually from the Kohl's clearance event online like last year. Those were like $20 or $22 each, and I've been getting 60 a pop for them on Amazon. Someone bought my last 3 pairs, so that'll be really nice. I can combine on shipping there. It is summertime, so the Crocs are flying, and I loaded up on a ton of these Echoes thinking they would be hot during the summer, and they are. Big shout out to all the members who called out some of these leads. We've got these Real Tree Crocs. Those were like $30, selling them for $70. Got these USA Crocs. Those actually were on Amazon for 15 bucks. They're in a smaller size. That was like a year ago that I picked those up, but as soon as they stopped making the USA Crocs, they've shot up in price, getting 40 for those. And these were also over the winter from like Finish Line, 25, 30 bucks, but sold them for 65. Shout out to Attaboy on calling out the clearance event on these colorways. That was in the 2 for $50 sale, so 25 a piece. We got 60 for these and 55 for each of these. And then these were from Crocs website as well. Those were like $15 in a clearance event and sold those for 45. And then we're already selling Christmas decorations, so that's pretty cool. This was from, I think, Lowe's. We did Lowe's and Home Depot. I filmed those videos. I'm pretty sure that was like 15 bucks. Sold it for 80. We'll be going for closer to 100 once we get into Christmas time. Next, we've got this t-shirt here, Aaliyah, and sold that for 16. That was just like 5 bucks, just kind of doing volume on that. Then we've got this Ohio State basketball jersey that was $25 at Burlington. Sold it on eBay for 60. Got this window kit that I got from my supplier for 10 bucks. Sold it for 30 on Mercari, so no fees. Got a LeBron poster here, same supplier. I was getting those for like $1 a piece and selling those for $14 on eBay. We called these out during the winter time. These are some Jordan swim trunks. These were $15 on Finish Line and sold them for $35. And then let's get into hats. And you guys are probably going to say, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, you guys are going to say, oh my gosh, I need to get into hats. Look how many hats he sold. Well, all of these bins are full of hats, guys. I've got over 5,000 hats in inventory, and I sold, what, 35, 40 hats this weekend, if that. Don't get into hats if you're looking to make quick money. It is a long-term game. Most of these hats took 6 months to a year to sell. I just like it because they're easy to store, ship, and the margins are pretty good when they do sell. So anyways, let's get into where we got all these. This was from the $5 hat sale, sold it for 20 bucks. $10 hat sale, sold it for 34. $10 hat sale, sold it for 35. This was from one of my hat suppliers that I've liquidated a bunch of hats out to the group as well, so don't have much in that. Getting 20 bucks a pop for those. $10 hat sale, sold it for 34. All of these were from the $10 hat sale, and we got 28 on each of those Cincinnati Reds hats. $5 hat sale, sold it for 20. $10 hat sale on this Georgetown hat, pretty cool looking hat. Sold it for 34. This was from TJ Maxx for William and Mary, 70 cents. Sold it for 16. $5 hat sale, sold it for 25. Another $5 hat sale, sold it for 23. This is from an online clearance event. I forget who called these out. These were like $6 or $8 depending on when we picked them up, which was a crazy deal on these. Getting 25 a pop for those. Big shout out to Kid the Biz. I actually sold an Epic one of these as well. We sold a Rogue and an Epic. The Epic sold for 25. This one sold for 30. Those were $10 this year, if you remember correctly. You hooked me up with a bunch of these styles from last year. Well, you hooked me up with a lot of the ones this year now too, so that was a nice find. These, if you remember correctly, I talked about in a past video that my friend actually found these at Sam's Club for me. They were half off of like $5. They were like $2.50 each, just getting like 16 for those. These are also from the same place as the blank bucket hats that I've been liquidating out to the group. So very cheap on these, and someone bought 2 of these at $16.99 each. And then same on these flat bills that someone bought 2 of as well. Got 30 a pop for those. Next up here, these should all be $10 hat sales. Yep, all $10 hat sales. We got this camo Steelers, sold it for 30 for the salute to service. Got the Crucial Catch Cowboys that we sold for 35. Got 30 or 33 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then, oh, this actually isn't the $10 hat sale. This is the recent Academy clearance event, which had stupid amounts of Cowboys stuff. If you watch my, well, I don't know if that video is up yet or not. I filmed a video on my haul from that, and that's what these are from. So if it is up, I'll link it. If not, just be looking for that in the coming days. It was a crazy sale, but these were like 12 bucks and sold it for 30. Next, I got these 2 hats here from a wholesale deal in the group. Those were like $5 each and got 20 and like 17. Those were some of the lower end hats in that deal. This wasn't my best buy, but it is what it is. It's still, when you're learning, you're always learning. $7.99, sold it for 20. These were from that hat supplier that I've liquidated a bunch out to. We sold a bunch of these blanks this weekend. I got $16 for each of those. These I called out in the group, and they have absolutely been flying. Those were $10 online and getting 30 a pop for those on eBay and Amazon. We sold 3 of those. So that's everything that's sold today, guys. Actually, I'm about to go live, so maybe some of you will catch my live stream of actually packaging all this up. But if not, I'll be right back with you in a couple seconds. Ow, I just absolutely annihilated my foot on that. Oh well. I'll be back with you in a couple seconds to talk about the final numbers. Wow, guys. Just wow. So many more things came in since I filmed that video too, but we're just going to talk about the numbers from the items that I showed. All right, running down those final numbers on eBay, we sold 66 items for $2,562. On Amazon, we sold 3 items for $280. And on Mercari, we sold 3 items for $105. For a total of 72 items sold for $2,947 in gross sales. Now, as always, to get our total net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our shipping of $426, our fees of $353, and our cost of goods sold of $851 to give us a total net profit this weekend of $1,317. Quarter 4 level weekend, margins not quite as high as we're looking for, but we did some crazy volume this weekend, and I cannot complain with $1,300 and what's supposed to be the summer slump. So I've got a video coming soon on how to combat the summer slump, and it's doing things like I was talking about of printing the labels. It's basically just being as active as you possibly can on eBay. Sales are going to be down regardless. I'm not going to be having these weekends every single weekend. Next weekend, I might only do $1,000 gross sales. We will see. But I do know that it helps. And I'm also just extremely focused on Q4. If I make good sales this summer, that's great. But I'm really focused on stacking that inventory for Q4. So that about does it for this video. Again, all glory and honor goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who gives me the power and the ability to be able to share this with you all. And I really hope you're able to gain some value for your business. If you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter, that's my personal Discord community and leads group. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. First link in the description. Keep on hustling, guys. Get through summer slump. Q4 will be here before we know it. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.